episode of Pokemon Red Nuzlocke. This is part 2, highlights from part 2, so if you'd like to see the original version, you can find it on YouTube, and of course be sure to follow the stream if you're interested in watching it live. We left off getting through Mount Moon. We had just a couple few guys to get through, the first one being this Team Rocket Grunt. I thought we'd get through him pretty easily. I let off with Batty because he was in front, still trying to level him up. So I swapped to Stinger, hoping to get him some good experience here. And I severely underestimated how good Raticate is in the early game. And sadly, this was going to lead to our first loss of the run. I was quite shocked to lose Stinger there, and sad that we will not have Nidoking now for the rest of this run. So I brought Birdie in to hit him with a couple of sand attacks to lower that accuracy, and thank goodness that I did, because I brought Flametail in to finish him off, and he ended up missing both a Hyper Fang and another ability that could have really put me in a severe stress. So getting through that, I defeated the rest of them, and I decided to pick with the Helix Fossil on this one. I'll probably obviously go with the Dome Fossil on the next one. So I get through Mount Moon, and on Route 4 I catch a Ekans that I named Snake, and we immediately go into our next rival battle after Cerulean. I let off with Flametail here. He goes in with Pidgeotto. I'm going to finish him off pretty easily. He's going to survive here, I believe, yeah, with just a little bit. Thankfully he didn't hit all those same attacks, but we're going to finish him off here. Afterwards, he'll come back with Abra, so like this is some free XP because Abra only knows Teleport. So I brought Ekans out, and then I brought Batty out. He has Leech Life, Bug is super effective against Psychic, so just some quick, easy XP for both of them that I'm trying to level up. So yeah, but I went with Snake for Ekans, since that's already Snake backwards. I thought it would be, funny to me, right? So afterwards, Rattata comes out, so I send Birdie out to get him some XP. I know he's close to leveling up, and when he levels up, he'll evolve into Pidgeotto. So I wanted to try and get him as much XP as I could. So I hit a few sand attacks because I know his Rattata knows Hyper Fang, because mine does too, right? So try to lower his accuracy with there and get through him. I end up being able to get through Rattata with Birdie. Sadly, he does not level up here. So next is of course a Squirrel. This is the last Pokemon. And so I hit him with a couple sand attacks to try and obviously lower that accuracy so he can't hit me as many times with the Tackle or the Bubble. Hit him with that Quick Gust. Doesn't do a whole ton. I survive a crit. He's going to hit me again with another Tackle that's going to bring me down to about 7 hit points. And at that point, it's time to get out, right? So I couldn't get him the rest of that XP that I wanted to get him, so I'll bring in Mickey to finish him off with a Hyper Fang and leave it at that. During the rest of the deal, I end up evolving, of course, Pidgey into Pidgeotto. Birdie, he evolves into a Pidgeotto later on Nugget Bridge, and I'm able to also catch an Oddish that I would later name MJ. So I also caught a Kakuna on Route 25 that I would name Beyonce, since, Queen Bee, he's B, right? I would also evolve my MJ into Gloom and Mickey into Raticate. So now with all that done, I'm ready to challenge Misty here at the gym. So lead off with MJ, of course. As you see, Gloom, level 21, Star use, pretty simple, pretty easy. Just hit him with a few absorbs, and that's pretty much it, right? Tackle, even waste a turn with the X defense that really doesn't do anything. Starmie was a little worried about because I think Starmie does know Confusion, which could have hurt me because of my poison subtyping, but he never uses it. He only tackles. He only uses Tackle and uses an X defend. I tried to put him to sleep, didn't work, so I went with the Paralysis instead, and was able to. So it kind of, it did buy me one turn, but after that, it just took a few absorbs and defeated Starmie. So it wasn't really too much to it. So this gives me the Cascade badge, so now I have 2 badges, and I'll be working my way towards Vermilion here. There will be a part 3 coming out here soon. I wanted to go ahead and kind of splice them up a little bit, get a part 2 out there for people to watch these highlights so people can check out what's going on in the match. So a little bit of drama here, right? We lost our first Pokemon. Stinger in Mount Moon. But we also had some called it three new Pokemon really in Snake, MJ, and Beyonce, which they do come in handy later. So, but thanks guys for watching. You can also catch the full video on YouTube. You can also catch these live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube as well when I'm streaming. If you're interested in those, you can always find those links on my Facebook page. You can also follow me on X at Manner617Plays or on Blue Sky as well, Banner617Plays, for any updates for when I'm going live or what games I'm planning on playing. So I really appreciate everyone, their support. So if you want to catch the next Nuzlocke live, which would be part 4, technically actually, come follow and check it out. Thanks guys.